is in great condition.
Hey, me, I'm excited about this. John's a licensed real estate agent and builder. He finds the properties and oversees construction. Me, I'm in charge of the design. Nah, I like it.
I don't know, it's scaring me a little bit.
Well, trust me. As kids, we were really good at breaking everything around the house. But now when we break things, we just call it remodeling. Stand-up is my job. Flipping the loop, now that's my passion. And doing it with my family, that's the icing on the cake. John and I just closed on our next reno, and I am super excited about this. I spend a lot of time between Los Angeles and St. Louis, but before I get any work done, I have to spend time with the family.
We have this amazing house.
I'm excited to see what he has spent my money on that I've been working hard.
Well, you need more than a screwdriver and a hammer.
That's our dad. Growing up, he renovated properties and had us helping out as soon as we were out of diapers.
You're gonna need much more than a screwdriver and a hammer.
Where is it?
In our own neighborhood.
What old neighborhood?
Yeah.
Over there in Blackjack, where our first house where we grew up at.
Where my friends still live.
Yeah, where your friends still live. But don't worry, we're gonna make them proud.
You don't mess it up.
You see that smile? Those teeth bite. Luckily, I inherited them.
We've sold over 18 homes since we started flipping together, but we've never done one in our old neighborhood. Blackjack is just 15 minutes from downtown. It's a beautiful neighborhood with not a lot of renovated houses, so the potential profit is huge.
When I'm traveling doing stand-up, people ask me about St. Louis all the time, and I'm passionate about flipping homes here.
This is it.
Oh my goodness, John. You must have had fingerprints on your camera lens when we did this whole thing, so it looked completely different. This house reminds me of my first time doing stand-up. It was a little rough, but it had lots of room for improvement.
I want you to get with me on this.
Yeah.
3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, walk-out basement. You cannot get much better than this.
So what's the comps in the area?
So the houses over here are going from the low to mid 200s.
And tell me, how much did this run me for?
We got the house for $115,000.
Yeah.
We're only gonna put $60,000 into it.
Which means the profit of...
We could sell this house for $225,000 at the least, which is gonna give us that $50,000 profit.
Ooh.
Okay?
When John talks ROI, now that's my love language. How long will this take us?
You know, I really think we can get in and out of here in 10 weeks, and we could be done. We've learned historically that if we can do a house in 10 weeks or less, it saves us from making additional mortgage payments. We can use that money on our next property.
Now that sounds good to me. So, just based off of what I see, first thing we're doing is getting rid of this shrubbery.
Yeah, that definitely has to go. I mean, you can't even see the house the way it is now.
Now, as much as I love the red St. Louis brick, I feel like it's really just time to really modernize this neighborhood. Think about white brick on here so it can really stand out against all these red brick homes in this area.
I love it, but I am anxious to see what Dad would say about us painting his St. Louis red brick.
What you mean you're gonna paint the red brick?
Right.
St. Louis is known for the red brick.
Right. As you know, curb appeal is one of the biggest attraction factors. Right design plan out here, that's 7 to 10% of our profit right there.
Yeah, we have to fix that chimney. It's in bad shape.
It really is.
John likes fixer-uppers, so I can make these big transformations.
I'm a realtor, so I know what sells in a home. I look for houses with an opportunity for us to make our impact.
Yeah, that bug, yeah.
You saw it on there? You should have paused a while ago. Man,
But I was flowing.
you were not flowing.
We bought an escape room. Yeah, this place is ancient. The curtains, it's like grandma's old couch that had the plastic around it.
You break it, you buy it.
I bought it. I can break everything in this house. This is my... As I'm walking through this house, house, my creative juices start flowing.
Let's focus on the things that are draws to this house. You have a lot of this natural light with this window.
We can put a bay window here.
A bay window, that's it, come on.
The bay window will add natural light to the living room and great curb appeal. I can already see this wall is going to have to go because it feels so, like, claustrophobic.
Cozy. Remember when we bought that ranch house?
The one on Briarbury.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you totally opened it up.
We're going to knock it open and create an open concept living, kitchen, and dining area. This way the buyers can see a huge living area as soon as they enter the house.
But this kitchen, I can see so much potential in here. The kitchen is like one of the focal points of the house.
This kitchen is a gut job.
But don't you see opening this space up and giving it that update that it needs?
Now, I can see that. We definitely gonna update the floor. I want something that's just kind of funky, mosaic, maybe
Ooh.
colorful, popping tile that I think we could really use.
Adding color in here is really gonna draw people into this kitchen.
Oh, John, I hear you.
We have a 3-bedroom home, right?
They have way too much blue. These tiles are being held by masking tape. Look at this.
Got the kiddos get their room.
Luckily, these rooms aren't too bad. Just need new floors and fresh paint.
It leads us right into the main suite.
Oh, you're smiling big again. Anytime you smile this big, oh my goodness, John.
We are here. But this bedroom is bigger than all of the bedrooms in the house. They actually put an addition onto the home.
We're gonna give this room a totally new look. The addition adds square footage, but it's super awkward. We're gonna have to figure out something cool to do over there to define that space. How about we do a book nook?
You know, you just brought me back to our childhood, right?
Yeah.
Our mom's a reading teacher,
Yeah.
and we had a book nook
In the house.
We'll have to get that window out the way because it kind of comes too close to the floor. Maybe even some floating shelves
And
on.
maybe a pennant light so you just can have a light for this particular area.
Ooh. Then it defines that space.
And Mama will be so happy.
So you gotta see the bathroom.
You're saying a lot without saying a lot right now.
I thought you would be able to function in this space because this was about as big as your place when you first moved to LA.
That is hilarious. It was. Actually, this bathroom is a lot better than my first LA place. It has a jacuzzi tub. I'm doing better now, John. I'm doing better.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to do a lot of work in here. And I think one of the biggest things that we need to accomplish in this space is making it feel bigger.
The main suite needs to feel grand. And this bathroom isn't it. So to make it bigger, we can steal square footage from this closet in the bedroom. Then we'll rearrange the layout and update everything with modern finishes.
Yeah, that would work. Come on, you gotta check out this basement.
John, I'm not going down there.
This is one of the best features of the house. I can't believe you don't even want to see it. It has a full bathroom down here, right?
Okay.
It's a kitchen. All these windows. I mean, you don't get this in a basement. We have to kind of watch the budget, but we can still make the space look upgraded, look modern.
We have to make this place look less like a dungeon or it'll be a huge eyesore during our open house. We can do that pretty easily without breaking our budget, just by adding some fresh paint and pulling down these drop ceilings and making it feel way more open. I really do like how big this space is.
Yeah.
Like you can see a lot of potential back here. Take these trees out, really trimming everything back here, and
Cutting
really
everything
opening
back.
up that space. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right, we got work to do, John. One thing that's really great about working in St. Louis is that our family is here, and we always get our brothers to help out on demo. These are the rest of the Mac boys, and my cousin Dwight. They have fun smashing stuff, and I don't have to pay them. So it's a win-win for all of us.
We're off to a great start. We're knocking through the wall in the kitchen. We're tearing up that awful blue bathroom, tearing down the sagging ceiling in the basement. These are older homes, and there's always that worry that you're gonna find something in the walls that you weren't expecting. There's the plumbing.
John is not happy.
We wanted to open this wall up completely, but there's a pipe venting to the roof right here in the middle of our wall. So there's a drain vent pipe that's going to the roof, right in the wall that we were taking out. Oh, man.
Yep, this is bad.
There's the plumbing. These are older homes, and there's always that worry that you're gonna find something in the walls that you weren't expecting. We wanted to open this wall up completely, but there's a pipe venting to the roof right here in the middle of what's supposed to be our pass-through wall. Now we have to re-vent this whole thing.
So the money that they just saved us is now going somewhere else.
Yeah. This pipe routes to the roof, so it's integral.
Which means we have to move it and reroute the pipe in order to get that open concept that we want in the kitchen and in the living room.
We were gonna save like $3,000, right? With kind of cutting the demo crew. But we're probably gonna have to spend at least half that to reroute that pipe along the ceiling. We can make it work. We always do.
Yeah.
Man, I just didn't expect it to be there.
We're gonna be fine.
Yeah.
So what we doing in here? We're gonna take out all of this.
We're gonna take out all of the cabinets, taking out the soffit. Go ahead and remove the appliances from here in the kitchen. By the end of this, we want to see over there. We want that X-ray vision, right?
Someone hit so hard on the other side that it knocked. That must have been me.
And you know,
That must have been me.
you would think this was real tile.
It did look like real tile.
It's particle board.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Wow. Unless I'm just like really strong.
What? And we know that ain't no. Man, this is what was keeping this kitchen together.
Right. Oh, well, we're gonna call them in here and we're gonna get them on this kitchen.
Let's do it. Boom! We can see the living room. It already looks and feels bigger. Right now, we are renovating the bathroom. Gabe just broke through. We took out the vanity. The vanity is going to end up being on this wall. We're expanding this closet out. So we're going to go ahead and close this wall out. We're going to drywall this area. And then we're going to put the vanity on this side. And we are going to a rainfall shower. This is a successful day. We've been doing a lot of work. We're 8 weeks into the open house. It is time to make some decisions. So John and I are gonna go pick out some finishes. So let me tell you my idea.
Okay.
Spanish modern, that's what I'm feeling. I did this stand-up show in Beverly Hills, and they put us up in this like dope hotel.
Really?
They had this whole Spanish modern look everywhere in the room. I was like, ooh, I want to bring this to St. Louis.
You know what? It's different. That's not something you would see here.
It is very kind of cookie cutter. Brick house, brick house, brick house, brick house. So it's like, let's make something funky.
We're hoping to attract a modern, progressive couple that's looking to expand for their family.
My goal is to really make this kitchen pop.
Yeah.
So I want the colors to just really be nice and contrasty, like this. This floor tile would perfectly stick out in that Spanish modern kitchen. And it's like a puzzle piece.
Because you do not want to put this one down wrong,
Right.
like you just did. If he sees it, I usually have to build it. I study contracting. I'm a realtor, so I know what sells in a home.
I just see creatively how things can be, and John's like, all right, here's what we can do to make those visions come to reality.
So now, centering around this tile, which cabinet sticks out to you more?
The boldness of the louder blue is a lot of fun.
But just because you picked this crazy floor tile,
Yes.
maybe simple is better. I like just plain white cabinet.
Even though we are putting a lot of our ideas in there, we also want to appeal to a lot of other people. So the white and this darker blue really neutralize the busyness that's in there.
Oh, look at that right there.
Yeah. We're paired with a classic white subway tile backsplash and gold finishes for a modern pop.
They're gonna walk in and look at that floor and be like, what?
We're not done yet, but we'll paint over the kitchen and living room with a nice contemporary gray and replace that stained pink carpet with hardwood floors. In the main bedroom, we're gonna make the bathroom feel like the suite it should be. We'll steal space from the spare closet and put in a double vanity, which is a must when flipping. We'll also bring in the Spanish modern feel here too. In the basement, we're keeping it cosmetic, but getting rid of that dark, dungeony feeling by painting the walls and pulling down the drop ceiling. It'll feel bright and open when we're finished with it.
This ranch is gonna see its glory days.
Yes. But this is it, John.
This is it. We're here at the lumber store to get some lumber because the wrong lumber was delivered to the house. And my carpenters are there waiting. You have to do what you gotta do to keep the timeline on time, on schedule. So I'm here, Willie Mack is on his way. We're gonna load up this new lumber and we're gonna deliver it ourselves.
With the lumber here and our plans approved, we can get going on the kitchen and living room. But first, it's time to say bye-bye to that stubborn pipe that's in our way. My goodness, boy.
Let's get that beam up and give this house the support it needs. So now we're gonna carry it down the hall and come back this way. Opening up this living space is gonna be one of the most attractive features
There he
of
is.
the flip. So this LVL beam is holding up more than just the house. It's the backbone of our profit.
Hey, y'all remember when we used to get in trouble? Mama made us hold books. We fought and got in trouble a lot as kids. Except for John, who was a rule follower. Obviously, which is why he's my budget guy today. But now look at us, hoisting up this beam together. Okay, my arms are starting to give out. Let's nail this thing. Hey, Joe.
Joe,
What's up,
what's going on, man? The electrical system in this house is dated, and it's a huge fire hazard. So we asked Joe to come out here to do an assessment.
This panel is at max capacity. You see all these wires in here?
Yeah.
This is what we call a rat's nest.
I can see why.
Well, you got wires all over the place up here, not proper spacing. We're gonna need to upgrade this service.
My mind always goes to budget. But you can't talk about budget when it comes to safety. I always leave extra room in the budget for electrical because when you're working in these older houses, bad wiring is just a thing.
And I hear Dad in the back of my head saying, quality. We had a conversation with him yesterday.
And don't make his friends in the neighborhood mad, right? So we'll pay for the new breaker and labor to make this house safe. Thanks for letting us know about this. We're gonna let you do what you have to do with this, and we're gonna go ahead and get back to work.
Well, that's not all the bad news. I've got a couple of other things to show you guys if you got a second. I need to show you some things that I found in your ceiling. Okay, see, we got multiple code violations right here. These are all open splices. These things can create heat, they can spark, they can start fires.
Right.
They're all over the place. We've got multiple splice violations over here, as well as over there.
Oh, man.
We basically have to rewire all of this stuff, but of course that'll be more labor and more material.
Oh,
Joe! This is so much worse than we realized. Joe is making me feel like I need to run for cover.
It's gonna be about $4,600.
I originally had $5,000 in the budget for electrical. So with the new breaker box and rewiring the ceiling, we're spending much more than what I had allotted for. And it's pushing us back a week, which is gonna delay our open house.
This is not good. We'll of course pay for electrical because we never want to sacrifice safety. But we have to figure out a way to make up this time and cost. But timeline setback is a real threat to our profits.
So I asked Willie to come over to our workspace today because our initial plan to fix the chimney isn't gonna work. We were originally gonna remove the damaged brick and replace it, but with the electrical overruns and the condition that the chimney is in, we're just not gonna be able to afford it. The bricks are chipping off of it, the mortar is coming out, water is getting into the house. So either we replace the chimney, that's gonna be at least $15,000. Yeah. Replacing the chimney in the state it's in is close to double what we planned for. So, we can wrap the chimney. that's going to preserve the brick and really enhance that curb appeal. You can go with a vinyl siding, or you can go with pressure-treated wood option. But I love the look of board and batten.
Can really add that design element that I'm looking for, that Spanish modern feel.
That's a total of $6,000 versus the $15,000.
Man, John, you can go ahead and stop talking there. Let's go ahead and start this up. This chimney wrap will save me money and look amazing. And paired with the new bay window we're gonna put in, the exterior is totally going to transform. We fixed electrical and passed our inspection, and now it's time to close up the house.
Getting excited. 'Cause my floors are going in. Wow. So you see stuff being done and getting done. Oh, it's amazing. Look at all the drywall is in. Everything is mud, tape. We're about to get started in here in the main bathroom, getting the shower all tiled out. Looking good. Getting it done. They're doing excellent work. This whole space is about to change. So we've hit a couple of snags with this house. I mean, the electrical is running us over. We're behind a week.
That means another mortgage payment.
So we have to find a way that these setbacks don't eat into our bottom line profit. So I'm bringing Willie to our favorite aftermarket store because I have an idea to recoup the cost of the electrical and make up for that extra week.
I love coming to this place.
I'm telling you, you never know what you're gonna find in here. Look at these barn doors.
Yeah.
These are so cool.
Yeah.
You know what? This one, I think we should have put on your room growing up because I think you would have stayed in for curfew a lot.
Nothing would have kept me from
No, I really like these. Maybe this is something we can even incorporate into the Natural Bridge home that we just acquired.
Definitely the Natural Bridge. Maybe not Blackjack because it really doesn't go with the Spanish modern vibe that I'm going for right now. One thing that me and John are really big on is saving St. Louis. And this store is the essence of that. Everything that's in this store has been saved from different projects. We're a week behind.
We're a week behind. But I have an idea because I sold a house the other week and the homeowner really increased their profit margin because they increased the square footage by doing a lot more work in the basement.
Okay.
And I know initially we were just gonna paint the basement white and tear out the drop ceiling, but if you up your square footage, you definitely can sell over what the market value would be.
Yeah.
I mean, look at this. I can even see these kitchen cabinets, right? These would go perfect in the basement. So hear me out. Listen, we can put an extra $10,000.
John, my little brother really likes spending my money. This electrical really hit us.
It did.
We're a week behind. Add another mortgage payment, and you're asking for another $10,000. John, no.
You have to spend money to make money. So yeah, we invested $10,000 now, but we're gonna get it back in the end. Add more to the budget so we can add more to our sale price. $225,000 initially, but we can push it up to $251,000 by adding this detail. I'm telling you, this will help increase the profit margin on this house. We can recoup some of the money that we did overspend in electrical, and we can take that money and put it into the next rehab.
He's a good salesman, that's for sure. So we're gonna redo the basement kitchen with these aftermarket cabinets. Hopefully we sell higher and recoup the cost of electrical and the extra mortgage payment.
It is gonna take us an extra week, but we're already into the next month of mortgage anyway. So why not use some of that time to make more money? Trust me on this one.
This is why you don't go into business with family.
Willie's on the road right now doing a few shows, but we have to keep the house going. So I'm holding down the fort. John's our general contractor and has been on our team for a couple of years. We met when I was in contractor school, and he has helped us out on some really cool projects. We're gonna make them custom built book nook. So I'd like to build a bench here, right?
Okay.
And it's gonna kind of be an oversized bench. something that's really comfy. So I'm thinking of coming at least 2 feet off the ground. But the problem is that we have this window in the way. So that'll be the first thing we do is raise this window up.
Let's do it.
All right. Great.
Just this little area.
Willie wants to build a book nook, and when he envisions it, I have to build it. But I like to take Willie's ideas and max them out. Because after this, we're gonna start to frame it. So we're gonna build an extra deep bench where potential home buyers can lay out and read. Undefined space in a home can trip up people during open houses. By adding this built-in, we're creating visual interest and additional storage. All right, we'll go ahead and get the drawer slides in.
Yep.
Okay. And then it's really gonna make a good statement. Because we took the closet from the main bedroom and incorporated it into the main bathroom, we can't just go out and buy a standard vanity. So I had to come see my friend Terry. Whenever Willie has an idea for a custom piece, she's the one to go to. We want a double vanity because that's super important to buyers, you know, especially when you have that main ensuite.
How many drawers do you want?
I would like to
Doors.
see at least 3 drawers in the center, giving them that space for storage, and then have 2 doors on the side.
All right, this will do it probably.
I think that's gonna
All
be
right,
it.
there you go. What do you think?
I love it.
Yeah,
How long is it gonna take?
probably about 2 weeks.
Okay. I do have to call my brother. Hey, what's up, G?
All right.
I really do like that, John. But that color might be a bit too loud for what I'm thinking. Okay, let's look at some colors. I'm thinking something more of like a teal green. Okay. So maybe you're talking about a color like this right here. Now that's it. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Now that Willie's back in town, we're waterproofing and tuck pointing the chimney to get it prepped for the board and batten siding.
To stay with our Spanish modern farmhouse theme, we're going with classic colors outside. White brick and gray chimney.
These investments are going to give us a great return, and they up our curb appeal.
Maybe we need to go ahead and put this on like a truck or something. You know how they tie a chain to it and just drive
Yeah.
off?
Dad's been helping us out a little bit on this flip, but we haven't let him inside to see the house yet. Today, we're going to go ahead and show him around.
So make sure that you have your thick skin ready.
Oh my gosh, he is opinionated.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. Here's a stump grinder right here driving up.
Oh man, now let me get this so
No,
I can.
you ain't gonna
I'm the only one working.
Dad, do not believe what you're
I am
saying.
the only one
I didn't
working.
see anyone working to be
I
honest.
am the only one working.
I like the board and batten look, but I want you to look around every house here. What do you see? What is up with these painted bricks and the chimney? I raised you all right in this neighborhood.
Yeah.
I'm concerned about the integrity of the neighborhood. I want the houses to keep that St. Louis character. Red brick is it. That says St. Louis.
That's old school, Dad. I mean, it's time to kind of come into the new
Come
school.
into the time. I just sold a house, and the main thing that sold the house was because there was painted brick. This is a new trend, modernized.
It does have curb appeal. I
Yeah.
will give you that.
Well,
Wow.
A big
yeah.
difference.
Wow. Love the volleyball.
Yeah, I mean, we've opened up this space.
It was closed in. I like that.
Okay.
However, I'm
Wow.
getting dizzy walking on this floor. You're narrowing who can move into here. You gotta find somebody that likes dizzy.
This is not dizzy. This is design. You will not see this on this entire block, right? I mean, this
You
is
won't see this in the entire city.
We're going for a different clientele, Dad. Somebody that's more young, modern, hip.
We have some navy cabinets, white cabinets. All of that is going to tone the space down and kind of like, yeah, it's going to be hip.
I trust you. However, I heard you all did something to the basement.
A little something. We joke with our dad a lot, but the truth is, we really Our dad knows how to make a profit. We really want to make him proud.
A lot of changes down here.
Yeah, a few things. One of the biggest things that we're renovating down here is the kitchen.
A full blown out redesign.
We are doing a little bit more than what we initially
You're doing
thought.
a lot more.
Getting called out by Dad is like getting called to the principal's office.
I'd rather have him mad at me than disappointed.
You are redoing the entire basement.
Willie Mack, please report to the principal's office.
You said you weren't going to touch it.
Yeah.
To now, a full blown out redesign.
He's not wrong. But basement can be additional living space or rental income for the future owner.
We can't just do the upstairs and not do anything with the downstairs. It's kind of like working out. You're just doing chest day but no leg day.
I
This
agree.
is doing
This
leg day.
has so much potential. And I am not critiquing anything y'all have done. I want you to know that. Just being dead now to make sure you're accounting for all the expenses. I want to make sure you don't overcommit.
We're gonna put 10 grand down here, but I know we can get at least double that back when we sell.
Maybe it will take a little bit out of our budget, but we really want to give people quality. This is something that will really stand out when they're going around looking at homes.
I see the value. I'm just being dead.
I get it. It's his job to worry about us and make sure we don't get in too deep. But we got this. Yeah, I'm not great at homework, I will say that.
Please don't use that word.
So it's my favorite day of the renovation because the cabinets are going in and all of these empty flooring rooms are finally going to start taking shape. The navy blue bottom cabinets bring out the blue that's in the floor tile. And the white is definitely making this kitchen not look closed off. And that's what people are looking for now. A kitchen that feels open and is open. And over in our main bathroom, we've got space for double sinks now. And in the basement, super confident in our decision to update this space. It's time to get things finished up here so we can get it sold. Now that the cabinets are in, we can finally paint the interior, including that outdated fireplace.
We called everywhere in St. Louis for a bay window. I know this might sound crazy, but how far are you willing to drive? Like Chicago. Like Chicago! And I was like, I do not want to drive my car to Chicago. I was like, Dad's car. Let's go put some miles on that.
You still don't need me. You need my truck.
Dad and I are back from Chicago with this bay window, and it's heavy. It was a hydraulic lift that put that on there. Now, I don't know if you see the size of individuals that's helping. Neither one of us got hydraulics or lifts.
Come on, children. Stop.
I'm not.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Stop. Dad, you better remember whose construction site this is.
One.
Drop! Down.
I love this one. Now who's gonna lift it into the frame?
That's the installers.
The open house is right around the corner. With back to school season coming up, that's a great time to sell.
Wow.
Hey,
Yo.
what's going on?
I see someone looked in my closet like, what is my big brother?
I was just about to say, what is going on here?
Everything is really just popping in this entire room. But this half wall, this is gonna be the first thing buyers see. So I
Yeah.
really want this to draw their attention. Then I saw that we had a lot of the kitchen tile left over, and I really like the board and batten siding outside. Combining the Spanish mosaic tile with the board and batten will really give us that modern Spanish farmhouse feel.
We can put the battens probably about 25 inches. What are you thinking? Leaving it a natural wood color?
Oh, never. The house is looking amazing. And so now we're adding some features to really up our resale value.
One of the best ways to add value to a flip is in curb appeal. So we had to do something with this outdated front door. I know a company that refabs doors. It's gonna look brand new. They're adding glass panes, which are more current, and add
first though.
Wow.
It is time to say hasta la vista. Is that right? Bye-bye window. We're also finally installing that bay window in the living room.
I've never been more nervous than this before. And I just stand up. Ooh.
We got it thanks to an aftermarket store and short distance shipping, courtesy of Dad's truck.
You know what? It's times like this that I'm really grateful to have my brothers help out.
Done.
Looks good.
This window looks amazing, and it doesn't hurt our bottom line either.
It's the final push to the open house, and John's laying the accent tile on our half wall. It's really making a statement. We're installing light fixtures and putting the finishing touches on the flip. And I'm also getting my hands dirty, adding some new landscaping to make this house really pop. With the house done, all that's left is to stage this home. We want the home to look comfortable and inviting, but still unique to match our Spanish modern theme. I can't wait to show off this house. Hey, let's dazzle these two.
Oh my gosh! But look at me now, 'cause I'm killing it.
We invited some prospective home buyers and our parents over to see the renovation.
And true to the old man's word, he brought an old friend from the neighborhood to check out our work. Hey Tammy, tell everyone how much you love this house.
Oh my goodness.
Surprise, surprise.
Well, what do you all think?
The house has a different personality now.
Hey,
It's
baby.
popping.
Great. Oh, I just love the landscape, what you all had done with it. And the bay window. Wow. This is so great.
Well, boys, you proved me wrong. I did not like the painted brick at first. It grew on me.
Yeah.
I like it. Like the board and bat. It's an amazing curb appeal you put on the house.
All right, here it is.
Mama.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I love it.
Oh, wow.
Beautiful. Oh my gosh. This is so open and it's so bright.
Thank you.
The way that wall runs all the way around the kitchen, beautiful. You can pull some chairs up, have people over.
First thing you see when you walk in. I love it.
And we brought in more natural light, installing this bay window.
I love it.
Looks wonderful.
Welcome to my favorite part of the house, the kitchen.
Beautiful. I definitely noticed the faucet. I love the gold.
The gold. You can see all the beautiful Spanish modern tile that's down here.
I love it.
You don't see this type of design in kitchens around here.
You really don't. It's usually boring, white, grays.
So are you all into just like entertaining guests then? That?
Absolutely. Looking at this stove right now, I can see myself cooking, a pot of chili for friends.
Oh, you're a chili man.
Yes, sir.
You remember, I did not like your tiles.
You
Right.
did.
However, you brought everything together and the tile works.
Oh, that's weird.
Look who's eating their words now. Eat them up.
So this first room is one of two bathrooms that we have in the house.
Wow. I love the tile. I like the detail.
First bedroom, right this way.
Oh my goodness.
I know.
Wow. Oh my
Come on there. This is the second bedroom.
Oh wow. Maybe this is a better office.
They're not super small spaces.
No, they're nice sizes.
Very nice sizes. The main bedroom.
Oh candles on the cabinet, accent the floor. You did a great job.
Again, another Spanish mosaic
Love the tile.
yes. A whole new space.
Wow, look at this basement.
When you gave me your vision, I was afraid you were going to be over budget trying to make this a livable, functional space.
But it really works, and it gives the future homeowner options now. They can use it for rental income or as another living space.
I love what you've done down here. You're right. It is a livable space. It's a functional space. Yeah, I can really see a family down here.
Oh, I can too.
All right, so here it is. So excited for you all to see the back.
Oh my goodness, look at this place.
It's really nice. The perfect place for a family gathering. You can
Right.
sit out here.
Drink some sweet tea.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm impressed with the yard.
Yeah.
You know what? This is your first time seeing it.
Yes.
I saw it when it was a jungle.
It was literally a jungle.
I'm impressed.
The house has come a long way. We brought it from an outdated look to a very fresh, modern, updated, luxurious feel. We bought the home for $115,000. With the changes to the basement in our budget, we spent $75,000 on the renovation. We listed it for $251,000, and we just got an offer for $261 grand. That's 10 grand over asking. That would give us a profit of $71,000.
Proud of you guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
Great job.
Well, another flip done. Yeah, it was challenging at times, but this came out beautifully. We even got Dad on board in the end, and I know a family is going to love calling this St. Louis ranch home. All right, time for the next one.
And that's a wrap.